So take it away, sisters.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to Sisters of Leisure. I know wherever you are, it's been very hot. I hope you're staying hydrated and enjoying your summer. My name is Tracey, and I'm just one part of Sisters of Leisure, where we are living every day and seeking and understanding real events.
And I'm Michelle, the little sister.
And I would just like to say, if you're interested in being on Sisters of Leisure podcast, please email us at solpodcast1@gmail.com. We are so interested in hearing about your business, how you got started, and where do you see yourself in the future?
Yeah. Well, but okay, so Morgan, she was telling the millions of people out there. So listen, so first off, we should have been did this interview with you because Morgan, you have helped us brand ourselves, helped us with our logos, helped us just all over. She is absolutely beautiful, a beautiful young lady who helped Tracey and I with Sisters of Leisure with our branding. This is Morgan, the brand Morgan. So Morgan, tell us, first off, how old are you, Morgan?
I'm good. How are you?
I said, how old are you?
How old? I'm 21.
21. 21. Okay. So she is young and she is doing her thing with her branding. So Morgan, tell us, how did you get started in branding?
So in branding, I think it was it last year? Early last year, my cousin asked me to make her a logo, and everybody just assumes that I can do everything. So I just made it, and then more people started asking me, and it just grew from there.
Wow. So let me ask you a question. Are you an artist? How did you get started doing that? Have you always done drawings and pictures and things?
Yes, ma'am. Ever since young, I've just always liked to draw.
Really? So you were young, you enjoyed drawing, and so your cousin wanted you to do a logo. So what was her logo? What was her logo? What did you make?
It was for my little cousin's lip gloss brand.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What's the name of it?
I can't even remember it this point. Sorry.
No, it's okay. No big deal. So tell us a little bit about your brand. Tell us, what do you offer? Tell us a little bit about your brand.
So I like to think of it as a design company or brand because I do a lot. I do logos, designing clothes. I do graduation caps, home decor, a lot of creative things. Art just gives me the creative leeway to do other things. So pretty much limitless. The only thing I don't offer is people think that I'll print business cards and things of that nature, but not yet.
Okay. So you say you do home decor.
Wreaths, and I want to get into custom rugs.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
You said wreaths, wreaths for your front door or just wreaths, okay.
Wreaths for your door. Mm-hmm.
I love that, Morgan. I do apologize. So I wrote down some questions about for you. So what is branding? What is it? What is it exactly? Is it, just making logos for people, or is it what exactly is it?
Branding is how you want others to view your business. Mm-hmm. So a lot of people think they just need a logo and that's it. What I really try to let my clients know is that you'll need more than a logo. You'll need things for your social media. You'll need things for business cards or anything that's tangible. Your brand is you and what you want to convey to your audience for your business. So it's more than a logo. That's what I like to say.
So you do consulting, before you get a client, you consult them on what they want, because sometimes I tell you this right now, I didn't know what all this is. You know, I'm new to business as an entrepreneur. And then, you know, I'm like, I don't know, is it branding? Is it marketing? Is it, yeah,
Right.
it's a lot sometimes.
Right, so I have a full process. First is the consult, which is very important because I really want to understand what the client is wanting and what they're trying to convey for their business or their brand, same thing. So the consult, and then after we get that done, I like to do a contract and then just describe to them my creative process. So it's a lot that goes into it, and a lot of them get frustrated because they feel like they're just gonna drop off their ideas and then I'll see you when you're done. But I'm like, no, I want you to be involved.
Yeah, because I tell you, when she did ours, Tracey, remember she had the color palette. It was just so big and beautiful. I was like, I don't even know how I'm looking at it. I just know I'm getting these beautiful pictures.
It's a lot that goes into
I was
it.
just like,
I'm sorry. So I made a basically like an instruction manual for people that don't know what's going on. Like I'm talking about sub logos, strategies, and all this other stuff. And they're like, okay, I'm listening, but I don't know what you're talking about. So basically I just send like a welcome packet so they understand everything that's going on throughout the process.
So can someone hire you, say, to take over their whole social media? Is that what it is?
Not necessarily. I provide like templates and things that you can post. I give you ideas, and that goes into a little bit of marketing and strategy, but I'm not too far into it. I'm still mostly a designer.
Okay. So, because even with the colors, you got to know what color, the number, it takes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a skill.
Definitely. You got to know hex codes. It's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So are you going to school for any type of marketing classes or anything like that?
Well, I major in business administration. So some of my classes right now I'm taking accounting and statistics and things of that nature. So we're not necessarily talking about creative stuff. I just already have that, but it does help to have that degree in the background in it.
Yeah. So, okay, let's talk about it. Okay. You have a skill, right?
Right.
Do you feel like, okay, I have to have this college degree behind me, or is it like I'm doing it, no disrespect to mom or dad or anything like that, you know, or is it because mom and dad want you to do it?
I want to go big places. So I feel like having my degree backing me would just give me that extra credibility. So that's just how I feel about it.
Okay, I'm gonna say this, and I hope mom and dad don't get me mad.
Okay.
But I have not met a person with a degree, you know, multimillionaire.
That's true.
That's all I'm saying. I know business owners.
Right.
I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Okay, but we just
No, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, because you have a true talent and it's raw. I've seen it. Like when you so I remember watching something of yours. You were doing like behind some music, just kind of like just drawing. Is that freestyle? Are you freestyling that?
Yes, ma'am. That's freestyle.
Wow.
Yeah. It's fun. I think, well, you guys know when I got my iPad, I was so excited about that. Because I get the digital art, and that just helps me with my brand overall because I can draw. So that helps when it comes to creating logos as well. A lot of people can't draw that do make logos, but for me, it just makes it more fun.
Yeah, because when you did Knowledge Yoni logo, because when you did Sisters of Leisure's first logo, and then I was like, okay, Morgan, I just saw the growth and the progression, and you felt it too, didn't you? You see it.
Yes. The first logo I did for y'all, I did that on my phone. I hadn't had nothing else yet. And I was making, I think for the first, I don't know, almost a year, I was making logos on my phone, and I had big clients and they were paying me good money. And I just think I always say it doesn't matter, what you're using. It's really about the talent.
Yeah.
Anybody can buy a camera, a nice camera or a nice tablet, but if you don't have the talent to back it, it's not really going to work out well. So
yeah,
the talent and the passion has to be
right.
connected. Yes.
That is true, because you can tell. And so do you have a mentor? Do you have someone that you follow, or that how do you stay motivated?
My mom, Jesus, of course. She's very supportive, and she mentors me, and she motivates me every day just to keep doing what I'm doing, and just let me know that she's proud, etc. But I do like to watch people online as well. People that inspire me, people that remind me of myself. Yeah. So I really, really, really love what Deion Sanders is doing at I think Jackson State.
Okay.
Just how he came in and is trying to highlight HBCUs in a different light and giving them media exposure, etc. So I think that's really nice. And he reminds me of me in that way, because I want to make a big change more than just creating things. I want it to be impactful.
Yes. I love that, Morgan. You are absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
I mean, really, 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 really. I love that for you and your brand, your company. That's such a good thing. So that's wonderful.
Thank
so
you.
Any other people you follow? Who else do you follow? Tracey, I'm so sorry. I'm just
No, that's fine.
Anybody?
You've been excited about this for a long time.
Yes, because she's so talented.
It's a few other people. I just can't think of their names right now.
Very good, very good. So any what have you done that you was like, what, this is getting on my nerves? Or what have you done that's like, ooh, I love that?
Getting on my nerves. I love all of my clients, but things do get frustrating sometimes, especially when the work that you're putting out, they might not necessarily like, and it just takes us a few more times or tries. So you just have to be really patient. You have to learn how to be patient and just keep a positive mindset. And at the end, they'll be like, you were so nice the whole time. I know it was a headache, but you just really have to get it in your head that is, you want them to like the finished product. So it's all about them.
Yeah, it's definitely about customer service and making sure your clients are satisfied. So I think that's beautiful that you take that into consideration,
Right.
Knowing that they might not want this, or they might not understand the process altogether. So they're just like, kind of stressed out about what it is that you may be giving them and what they think in their head that they want,
Right.
So
and it's really mostly always excitement. They're just excited. So I understand that. And, I try to let them know, like, I'm not going to let you pay for anything that you don't like. We're not doing that. So at the end of the day, it's just about making the client happy.
Yeah. Because, sometimes you're going to have those days where, where someone is not satisfied. So, not necessarily not satisfied, but just not satisfied. I never forget, that happened to me, and I had to totally respect what she said. It hurt my heart though, but I had to totally respect it. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. So that is good. It's growing. It is definitely, you are definitely growing. So do you have you said that you have is it a class or some type of manual you sell, or what is it? So
it comes with the full process. It's like an instruction manual. So how to use the things that I provide to you all and what those things are, because there's a lot of words that people don't necessarily know about. So it just explains everything in detail.
Okay.
Now, I always tell my...
Go ahead, Tracey. No.
I always tell my daughter to go live. Do you ever go live and just let people see you and talk about what you do step by step?
I don't go live, but I should. I'm a little shy. But I should start.
You know what, Morgan? Okay, here's the deal. Even though your face is absolutely beautiful and you know how to do your makeup and all that kind of stuff, but at the end of the day, people don't need to see your face. They just need to see your hands and you drawing. I promise you, Morgan, when I was watching you, you had the right music on. And I think I watched the video, I don't know, 5 times.
Really?
Yeah.
Those time lapse. People think those are really like relaxing. So I like
Yeah.
to those. Yeah.
I mean, I was in it. So
yeah.
I'm just saying, you know, you don't necessarily have to show your face. You know, you can just kind of put it on your hands because that's really what you want people to sell, you know?
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. So take that in consideration. That's just a little gem.
I mean,
I always say it all the time. I don't go live myself, but I'm not selling anything tangible. Like you sell something that you can offer somebody. And, you know, they just want to see, what do you do? How do you do it? You know, what is the process? People like that kind of stuff. They'll watch that for hours.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, because I know I enjoy watching it. I know I do. So I was gonna ask you something, Morgan. I totally it just went. Yeah, it left my brain. That is just so sad. But you know, but how can people get in contact with you? What's your website and everything?
It's a link, not necessarily a website. We're working on the website. It's gonna be really nice. So right now I just have the inquiry form and then my Instagram with most of my work. So it's Morgan the Brand on Instagram and then Morgan Leigh on Facebook. But the inquiry form is always in my bio and it's pinned on my Facebook.
Okay. And so you're 21, you're young, you're hip, you're in the social media land world. What would you advise someone, a nice young person like yourself? How would you advise them to start their business? What would you say?
Make sure it's genuine, something that you're really passionate about, something that comes naturally to you, because I feel like it's more fun that way. And the more you do it, the more you'll grow. So make sure it's something that you're really passionate about, something that's timeless, something that you're not going to be doing just for the next year and then you quit because it's another phase of trends and things for your business. So yeah, and to also stay consistent, don't give up and just keep going.
Yeah. So when
what strategy?
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, Michelle.
When you're advising a client, do you advise them to change their logo often? How would I?
Well, this is how I feel about it. A lot of people do come to me and ask for things that I wouldn't necessarily ever do because I do have a certain style. It's more like minimalistic, industrial, chic, really timeless. That's the thing that I always let them know. Is it timeless? Is it versatile? Can it be on a sign? Can it be on a shirt? Can it be on a business card and still look good? A lot of them just like, okay, my favorite color is pink. So can you please make it pink? My favorite color is this. So can you do? And it's not necessarily about that. If you're making a business that's mostly geared towards everybody else or your target audience. So I just remind them of that. And then we just switch gears into a different direction. So naturally, I just explain to them, like, is this what you're trying to do? Let's do it this way. And then they have a better understanding.
I have a question. That target audience, I, for the life of me, cannot get that right. I don't know what that's all about because I'm trying to target everybody from babies to old people.
Me too.
You know, so I'm just like, that word, target audience, I could just never figure that one out.
Well, your target, you want me to explain? Your target audience, let's say, what can you be into? Let's say you want to make an athleisure brand. You're targeting people who work out or who want to get into fitness. So it's a certain type of person or just athletes in general. So you wouldn't do certain things that would be geared towards older people, maybe, I don't know. Or you might want to target everybody of different size, color, shapes, and all of those things. So really your target audience, who you're trying to target. Are you trying to target people of color to uplift us in our community? Are you trying to target, these different groups? So it's all about that, really.
Well, I'm going to have to study that some or read it on YouTube University and learn a little bit more about that.
Because like, for instance, you got to know who you want to talk to. And it's really difficult for, because we do want to target everybody, but we have to understand there's millions of people in the world. Really, like, I was watching this lady, like, if you have 100,000 clients giving you $22 every month, you get what I'm saying? Like,
right.
That concentration of people that loves your product, loves what you do, those, or 50 people giving you $22 every month, you know what I'm saying? Just that's your target audience. Who's going to give you that money every month? But anyway, that's very good, Morgan.
I will say this though, my target audience, I feel like it's people, bigger, larger companies. I was starting out into like smaller businesses. So that could be an example for you. My target audience right now, I'm trying to reach bigger companies, bigger brands. So that's what I'm trying to get into.
Okay. So do you want to work for like, like companies like, okay, because for instance, I know for that there's a car company in Chattanooga who is starting a new car. So you would want to do their logo for that car.
Right.
Gotcha. You ready to hit? Yeah. Got it.
Right. And then also some other people, I know you see a lot of people now saying they're luxury this, luxury that, luxury nail salon, luxury. So they're trying to target people. Well, basically, you already have to have like a luxury brand providing a luxury service to get those type of clients that you're trying to target.
Mm-hmm. Got it. Yeah, I mean, and it's important to be, because people go by colors and effects and all that kind of stuff. Like, it's really important, even when it comes to like how you do your social media pages. Like, I still don't comprehend that whole concept. I still struggle because I just put my brand, my logo, and then I'll do a video like my logo, and I'm like, this can't be, what it's supposed to look like. It's weird how, but do people really look at that stuff? Who cares, right?
They absolutely do. Everybody that comes to my page, the first thing they say is, I love how your page looks. It's aesthetically pleasing. So that draws people in.
Okay.
Those aesthetics, they say those aesthetics gotta be right. The colors, like you say, they have to be clean.
It's a whole vibe.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh man. Because I was like, I mean, because I was getting aggravated with the process. I'm like, really? Like, who cares if it's in a pattern?
That's why we care so much about color palettes. It's all about that.
When we first got a color palette, I just thought about painting. When you want to paint your house or something, you get color palettes and you just try to see what looks good, maybe with your furniture or whatever you have. But I was just like, this is deeper than just
it is
a drawing. It's more to it.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, your page is very nice.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's very, aesthetically pleasing.
Thank you.
It looks really good. So you've done an underwear.
So where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? What is your ultimate goal?
It's hard answering that question because I do so much when it comes to this creative thing. But in the next 5 years, I just want to be doing something that is impacting millions of lives through my creativeness or whatever that I'm putting out in the world. So I do soon want to have a art show. And I have a whole theme. I don't know if I should talk about it yet, but I think it's going to be really impactful. And that's my main thing. I want to be intentional and I want it to make sense. And I don't just want to be doing it just to be doing it. So I'm excited about it.
I love that word, intentional.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I
And you
love
want it to
that.
make sense.
Right.
You know, I love that. That is good. You're on the right track, young lady. Your mama is. She is amazing. You're amazing. You're doing a really, really good job. You're on the right track.
Thank you.
Yeah. Because I tell you what, my Knowledge Yoni logo, it is timeless. It's classy. She's fabulous. She's beautiful. Like, it really is. I just love everything about it.
I looked at your page yesterday and I still love it. Yeah, it's really.
Yeah, it's just, you did a beautiful job. Your clients are right. You were very calm and you was just like, okay, well, and I really didn't. I really tried to understand what everything was, but now that you have a welcome packet and everything, I know that business is gonna just flourish for you. And I talk about you all the time to my anybody that listens. I'm like, look, it's a young lady by the name of Morgan. She's young, she's beautiful, she's talented, professional, because it's important to spread the word. You have the skill, and I want everybody to know that you're right here. There's no need for anyone, especially in our local area, to go anywhere else looking for branding except for Morgan, the brand Morgan. So absolutely.
So could you tell us one more time how people can get in touch with you, Morgan?
Okay, so you guys can go to my Instagram at Morgan the Brand, and in my bio there will be an inquiry link. If you guys have any questions, y'all can message me. And there's also a phone number that you can message or call at any time if you have any questions, and it's also located in the bio.
Okay. And you have a Facebook as well?
Yes, ma'am. Morgan Leigh, Leigh. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Morgan, thank you so much. This was fun.
It was.
I really appreciate you. We was definitely, this was well due. Like, really, we should have did this a few years ago. Well, last year sometime.
Yeah, Michelle, she talked about it all the time. She's like, we got to get Morgan on. Why haven't we had her on yet? And I'm like, okay, we're going to do it now.
Thank you guys for having me, for always supporting and showing love. I always see all my comments or likes or whatever, like you said, just telling people about me. So I appreciate y'all.
Yeah. Absolutely, because it's quality. It's a true quality talent, and it really is. It really is. You have a really true quality talent, and I had no idea. Because I like you said, you were saying you needed the iPad, and look at that iPad's probably paid for itself 20 times.
It did, yeah.
Yeah, and so we should have gotten to investing in your business, because you took money and you have to invest in your business to make it better, to bring it to what you wanted to.
Right. Yeah, God really blessed me with that iPad, and I've made that triple, more than that, made it up for the iPad. So I did want to note too that I am getting into interior design for houses. And COVID is finally blew over, hopefully for forever. So just putting that out there, that I also do offer that service.
Awesome. So you've heard it, you all, from Morgan. Morgan is extremely talented, and we want you to go to her Instagram page, which is, go ahead, Morgan, say it again.
Morgan the Brand.
Morgan the Brand, and also her Facebook page. You can get in touch with her on her Instagram page. If you have any questions, if you want to update your brand or rebrand yourself, please contact Morgan. She's going to give you quality service with a smile, even if you know her nerves, okay? She's going to make sure you get what you need. So we do appreciate you for coming on, Morgan, and we thank you, everyone out there, for watching us.
Morgan, you gotta come back and see us. Gotta come back.
I will. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. That's amazing. I appreciate you.
I love you guys.